All right, we're back. Welcome back to the men's side of things. And we got Shelton taking on Fonseca. This is a crazy... this is going to be a crazy matchup. Hopefully. There's not that many people there. They're just running late. But it's going to be crazy, this one. Fonseca versus Shelton. They played in Munich. Shelton got the win on the clay, which is a little bit surprising. But these are two of the most exciting players on the tour. Two of my personal favorites on the tour. And we won't be bored watching this one. If this is boring, then there's no hope for anything. People are trying to find their way in. Also, we've got Osaka taking on Fernandez in about an hour as well. So we're keeping up to date with that. And then, of course, we've got Eala versus Bencic as well, which is a little bit later. Also, we're almost at 100 likes. Don't forget to like the video as you walk in. As you come on in, sit down, make sure you like that video. All right. Here we go. Shelton versus Fonseca. The defending champion versus the Brazilian excitement machine. Same colors? What do you mean? Oh, they're wearing the same outfit. Oh, no. Oh, no. Are they? Are they wearing the same colors? Oh, no. Oh, at least Shelton's not wearing, like, a hat. That would be harder to... When they're both wearing the same, like... When they're both wearing hats, that's when it gets really tough. You're right, though. This color must be in, because on Yonex... wait, actually, no, on they're both on... Are they both on? So that's why they're wearing the same color. That makes sense. They're both the same company. At least Shelton wears sleeveless, too, so we kind of... There's a bit of a difference, but when they're both wearing hats and the exact same style, it's brutal. I think we'll be okay. I'll be okay. I've been watching you for years, and now I've just realized that this tennis trivia on the screen before you come in. Yeah, it's only just started. We only started doing that like a couple of months ago. That's a new feature. All right, here we go. They're out on court. We are ready to play or warm up. Ready to warm up. Let's see what happens. Winner of this will take on the winner of the next match, I think. Or do they play the winner? Have they already got an opponent? Hang on. Yeah, winner of this will take on the winner of Menchik and Van der Zandschulp, who are playing after this. We've already got Tien versus Morita, which is locked in, which is a little bit of a random match, but that's what happened when Zverev lost, and Fritz lost as well. Because Fritz Zverev was supposed to be the semis, but nope. Been looking forward to this one. Oh, yeah. Yep. This feels like might be the biggest match in Canada this tournament. Like, we haven't had a match like this. I mean, maybe Feast versus Hodar tomorrow is going to be just as, like, intriguing, but this feels like it might be the biggest match of the tournament. And that includes the semis and final going forward, because the way that things are playing out, we're not getting too many seeds doing well. It's, not too many of the seeded names are getting through. All right. Hopefully it'll be good. I mean, I'd be surprised if it was bad. It might not be the highest quality at times, but I'd be very shocked if it was boring. Thanks, Deb. By the way, if you do want to watch this, you can scan the QR code and watch Tennis TV on the Tennis TV app. Also has a bunch of other features with scores and stuff, so check it out. We're collaborating with them for the entire season, so make sure you check it out. And thank you everybody who has already downloaded it and checked it out, because that does help. It does help things. Did you change your camera? It looks a bit different. I'm using no, I didn't change my camera. It's the same camera. Everything looks big. I don't think it does. I think it looks the same. Awesome collaboration, I know, right? It's pretty crazy. Pretty crazy. All right, here we go. Players are on court. The sun is setting. We are ready to watch this epic. Will Fonseca be better than Sinner? Way too early to say any of those things. There's going to be a fun night of tennis. Oh, it's going to be crazy. This, and then we get Osaka Fernandez, and then we get the Ben Shelton match. We got 3 crazy, hopefully crazy matches on the card. What's the story with the kids bringing players on court? It's always awkward. I think it's great. Usually, so not always, but usually it's I mean, sometimes it's almost like it's usually a charity, right? So it's sometimes it's like a charity, you know. It's so the kids get to be part of. And I mean, what a memory, right, for the kid, right, to come out and be like, yeah, I got to walk out there with Joao Fonseca, you know, back when I was 8 years old. So yeah, I think it's great. I think it's great. But usually, it's usually like they team up with like an charity organization or something to give kids a chance to have that opportunity, or they do it through the tennis programs. Sometimes it's with Australian Open. I know it's like tennis kid, like young tennis players, right? That give them an opportunity to walk out there with their favorite players. Like it's really, I think it's great. I don't think it's. I mean, okay, it might be awkward at times. Because some players, some because kids are awkward, but I think it's a great initiative. What a memory for those kids, you know, what a moment. Plus it gets televised, so it's like they'll be able to watch that in 20 years, you know, 30, 50 years. Good for them, you know. Wish I could have done that with Rafa. Yeah, you just need to be a ball person at the US Open and then like just nudge them out the way. Yeah, pretty much all tournaments do it, right? Most tournaments do. Yeah, sometimes the players accidentally walk straight past them, but Darderi apologized for that. That was fair. I think Darderi was just a little bit overexcited about his entrance. And that's fine. I don't think that was and plus the tournament have to tell the players, so maybe that was just as much the tournament's fault for not telling Darderi, like, hey, you got to do it. But again, he apologized and stuff, and he didn't mean it. He didn't shun the kid. By the way, Trinity Rodman in the house. Ben Shelton's partner. I saw a video that she came and surprised him. She wasn't even supposed to be here, and he shut the door in her face. And I thought it was very, very funny interaction. He was so shocked. He's like, nope. So she's there. She is there, and she will be supporting him from the sidelines. When she comes to a tournament, he loses? No, don't say that. Don't say that. We don't need that. We don't need to hear that. Hoda Alcaraz are meddling. Italian and Spaniards will dominate. Okay. There's a lot of words. Trinity's his lucky charm. There you go. What time's Eala playing? Eala's playing in like 3 hours. 3 hours. Probably 3 hours. Ben and Trinity, such a cute couple. Yeah. What a flop of an event at Montreal is. I mean, it's just the. I think it just highlights what we all kind of have been saying for the last 6 to 12 months, probably 12 months, right? From last year onwards, when we're getting Alcaraz Sinner finals all the time. I said this last year, chat. Like, it was great that we're getting Sinker-As finals, but up until the final, it wasn't interesting. And now we don't have Sinker-As, and it's tough, man. But luckily, we got this match, and we've got. And like I said, I hope we have young players like Fonseca and Hodar and Feast and Tien and those guys doing well at these events when Sinner and Alcaraz are not there. So then at least they're getting introduced to the world, right? Because yeah, okay, we know who they are, but they're not household names yet. But winning a 1,000 at least gives you a little bit of street credit. As with a forehand out of the back of Fonseca, volley goes out by Shelton, and Fonseca wins the first point, love 15. So yeah, so I hope that one of the young guys win this, and I hope one of the young guys wins Cincy, and or we get Zverev Djokovic final. I wouldn't mind that either, but the popularity around Montreal unfortunately highlights the void that Sinner and Alcaraz and Djokovic leave when they don't play. Shelton serves an ace down the tee. We're going to see some big serves today. 225 kilometers. Woo, okay. All right. Shelton's got the cannon ready to go. Shelton serves again. Out wide of the forehand of Fonseca. Return goes into the forehand of Shelton. Off the tape to the back of Fonseca. Shelton back forehand. Into the forehand of Fonseca. Shelton forehand again. Fonseca gets it back into the forehand of Shelton. Shelton in the net. 15-30. A little chance here for Fonseca to get off the start. All right, 15-30. Serving to the back end of Fonseca. He shanks it wide. 30-0. All right, serve again from Shelton. Here's a fault. Second serve. Into the backhand of Fonseca. Forehand from Shelton to the back of Fonseca. As Shelton forehand up the line, goes long, and Fonseca gets a break point, 30-40. Break point already for Fonseca. God, I'm glad we get a later start tomorrow. We're going to start this time tomorrow, so it's going to be a late start compared to what we've been doing. I need those extra hours sleep, I think. It's been a big couple of weeks. By the way, Arthur Feast watching. I love that. This is why I love Feast as well, because I'm just like, he's watching this match. He's like, he knows it. This is a banger. As Fonseca hits a win up the line, that's how you start a match. One love Fonseca. He unloads a forehand winner. 3 of my favorite players right now are all in the same venue. I love it. You got Feast, Fonseca, Shelton. All there. All in the arena. All right. Nice shot from Fonseca. He knew. He's like, all right, I got a half a chance here. I'm going to make this count. Sinker-As being out is bad for business. Yeah, well, you got to change the business model then, because that's a losing model. If they're so reliant on Sinker-As, they got to make a different model, because if it's bad for business, you got to figure something else out then, You got to get put your efforts into other players, or well, they need these other players to do well, right? Kind of need a Fonseca final, it feels like, almost. Like, get Fonseca in the final, all the Brazilians go nuts. fire them up. That's kind of that might actually, that might help. All right, 15 love. Serving to the corner, Shelton, return goes of outs, 30 love. 30 love. Over to fault, second serve. Serving to the backhand of Shelton. Backhand of Fonseca in the net. 30-15. All right. Serve again, Fonseca. As with a point in the net by Fonseca. Good return. Shelton. No, it was out by Shelton. My bad. 40-15. Also, Morita's on the is watching on as well. He's playing Tien. So another young. By the way, when I say the young guns need to do something this week and really, to make up for Sinner and Alcaraz not being there, they all are though. Like Morita's 20, I think 21 or 20. Is he 21? Tien's 20, right? You got Fonseca who's 20. You've got Menchik who's like 22. Shelton's only, 23? Yeah, 23. And then down the bottom, we got Hodar, Feast, and then Nakashima, Darderi, like the oldest people in the draw, like down the bottom. So, I'm saying, we need to have the young guys do well. They're all doing well. This is exactly how we should have it. Like, Morita is probably the most unknown out of the bunch because he's kind of popping off this year, but he's only 21 and he's having a career best season so far. We know Tien, we know Menchik, we know Fonseca, we know Shelton. Hodar we've learned about, Feast we've known about for a while, and then Darderi and Nakashima like the mid-20s, right? They're the older guys. 25 is the oldest player out of that group. Now, obviously, there's other players like Van der Zandschulp and stuff, but yeah, I mean, it's to think that Van der Zandschulp is the oldest guy left. He's the only guy over 30 left. That's a good thing. That's a good thing. Because it means that the youth are taking the chance that Sinner and Alcaraz have given them by not being here, Oh, sorry, Menchik's not even 22 yet. He's only 21. He's only 20 years old. Holy shit. Well, there you go. Anyways, Shelton's got a breakback point. All right, advantage Shelton. Your mic sounds a bit off. Yeah, well, that's all right. You'll live. All right, advantage Shelton. As Fonseca serving to try and survive. As he serves a fault, Fonseca second serve. Serving to the forehand of Shelton. Return goes in the forehand of Fonseca. Shelton forehand slice. As Fonseca forehand again to the forehand of Shelton. Fonseca. Another forehand to the forehand of Shelton. Shelton goes up the line. Fonseca gets it back with the net. All right, 1-1. Nice work by Shelton. He breaks straight back. 1-1. By the way, thank you, Virginia, for becoming a member. Welcome back. Or welcome. I appreciate that. Thank you. All right. Here we go. 1-1. The break back. As we get a forehand to the back end of Fonseca. Shelton with the volley. Fonseca with a slice. And Fonseca, Shelton with a lovely drop volley winner. Oh, Shelton's starting to flex. 15 love. 15 love. By the way, chat, is the microphone better? Hang on. Is that better? Is it better like that or worse? Or the same? Probably the same, right? Fun to go live to the tennis here in Montreal last night. Oh, nice. That Norrie Feast match would have been fun. As the return goes in the net by Fonseca. And it's 30 love. Love. Is that better? Louder? Better? Does it need to be louder? Is that like I need some feedback? Is it louder? Is that better? Is that better? All right, 30 love. All right. All right, 30 love. Why am I the only one seeing live score versus Watchalong? Because your computer broke? 40 love. Sounds great. Okay, nice. As a bit of fault, second serve. Second serve. As we get a double fault, 40-15. Oh, yeah, you saw Hodar as well. That would have been fun. All right, 40-15. 40-15. Is that better? Or the same? I think it's the same. I tell you what would be worse. It's not like this all the time. Remember I said like this? I think that would be worse, right? So that's just like chocolate bubble that we found. It's actually not that bad, guys. Shelton holds. Shelton holds. That's 2-1. 2-1. By the way, chat, sorry for anyone wearing headphones, but also those who are constantly who will complain about the sound from now on. Will you can talk to them. All right. 2-1. Yeah, look, you got to tell you got to those people that were yelling, saying the sound is not good enough for them. You got to take it up with them. Cam, you're a mess. Yep, I know. But that's why you love me. That's why you're here. You wouldn't be here if it was boring. All right. Shelton, 2-1. You probably already said this like 100 times, but what's your prediction for this match? I don't have a prediction because I'm just going to enjoy it. I don't care who wins. So they're two of my favorite players, so I'm not going to choose. I refuse to choose. So yeah, my prediction is a good match. I don't care. So no prediction. He can't do that. I can do that. I just did that. 15 minutes, and it's been 3 games. All right. As we just serve into the forehand of Shelton. Forehand from Fonseca goes in the net. That's love 15. Sorry, from Fonseca goes in the net. Love 15. $15. As we just serve in the back of Shelton. Return goes the forehand of Fonseca. Sliced. In the back of Shelton. Fonseca volley. Shelton forehand pass. And Fonseca volley in the net. It's 15-30. 15-30. All right, 15-30. As the return goes out by Shelton, 30-all. $30. I thought that was a USSR flag for a second. Shit. Well, hang on a second. Where are we? What year is it? I didn't know it was 1980. Fuck. 30-all. Shit. That was scary. That was interesting. Why is there a red flag? What is that? It's just the sponsor. 40-30. That we're back in. Thought we were in the 80s. Dude, flashback. 40-30. That's wild. All right, serve. $40-30. Into the backhand of Shelton. Shelton shanks it wide. And it's 2-all. Fonseca survives. 2-2. Feast Hoda tomorrow is going to be awesome. Oh, yeah. We're going to watch that. That's going to be a lot of fun tomorrow. We have a lot of fun watching that one. Did you say that Feast was watching Ben's match? Yeah. Feast and Marita, who won earlier today. They're not sitting together. But yeah, Marita's also there, who's going to play Tien in a couple of days. So yeah, Feast and Shelton are friends, but Feast also probably just knows that he's going to have to play these guys if he's going to win these titles. So, you know, he's just doing some scouting, which I respect. All right, Shelton serves again. And the return goes in from Fonseca, cross court and slices Shelton. And Shelton goes long. Love 15. Love 15. This is a popcorn match. Oh, yeah. Hell yeah, it is. All right, serving to the body of Fonseca. Good body serve. Whew, Fonseca just had to defend. Trying not to get hurt. 15-all. 15-all. Shelton serves again. As the return goes forward to Shelton. Fonseca pass, Shelton volleys. And that's too good. 30-15. $30-15. Serving to the back end of Fonseca. Goes in the net on the return. 40-15. All right. Into the backhand down the middle. The forehand of Shelton. Forehand now from Fonseca. Shelton with a pass in the net. 40-30. 40-30. Now get this guy the fuck out of here. 40-30. Get out of here. 40-30. Has a player ever been hit by a ball so hard that they're injured? Probably, yeah. I can't think of one, but maybe, yeah. Maybe. As a return goes into the forehand of Shelton. Backhand Fonseca to the forehand of Shelton. As Fonseca forehand to the backhand of Shelton. Again to the forehand of Fonseca. Shelton slice. Fonseca comes in with a sneaky volley. Lovely shot. And we get to deuce. We get to deuce. All right, we get the deuce. Nice fighting from... Nice fighting back from Fonseca. As a return goes in the forehand of Fonseca. Shelton. Shelton in the net. All right, advantage Fonseca. To get the break. Advantage Fonseca. By the way, women's match night session is going to start in about 30 minutes, so get ready. Osaka versus Fernandez. Serve and volley, Shelton. Up goes a lob. Shelton with a smash, puts it away. And we get back to deuce. Back to deuce. All right, serve again. Ace out wide. Advantage Shelton. Advantage Shelton. All right, Shelton to stay in front. As the return goes out by Fonseca. All right, Shelton stays in front 3-2 in the first set. Okay. First set is 23 minutes old already. What's up, chat? How we doing? God damn. Yeah, I made a video about Sinner. Go check it out. Also, other players have pulled out, so go check it out. It always amazes me how many players only do serve volleys when they're a break point down. It works a lot, so why not do it more? So yeah, the reason why they do it is because it's an element of surprise, right? So you got to remember, right, Chad, that every single point these guys play, they're in their head, they're trying to figure out what the other person's thinking is going to happen, and they've got to try and figure out how to trick them. So serve and volleying at a break point when you don't usually do that is not what your opponent's expecting, right? So that's why they do it. That's why players serve volley, and sometimes it's bad. It's it's a bad idea. They serve volley like Medvedev doing it on a second serve or some craziness, right? But that's that's how it goes, right? I mean, What are they expecting from down a break point? Well, they're probably expecting you to try and play your best game, your safest game. But if you throw in a serve and volley, it's going to, trick them into thinking that you were doing, maybe just going to serve in forehand, like if Shelton wanted to do that. You know what I mean? And the same, while you're serving, the same as going for the opposition. They're thinking, where are you going to serve so I can try and, get the return and get the point, right? So every point that's gone through their minds, right? Every time they step up to that line to serve, every time they step up to return, they're thinking, all right, where am I going to, where do you think I'm going to go? Right? And they're going to try and trick them. And a serve volley, when you haven't been doing them, is pretty out of the box. And that's why it works most of the time. Or it works a lot. Because it is such an unorthodox play on a point, on such a big point, that nobody would think that somebody would be stupid enough to do that. You know what I mean? Like, it's like, you're not going to serve volley. That's too crazy. That's too risky. But then they do it and it works. It's like, okay. All right, love 15. As the return goes in from Shelton to the forehand of Fonseca, Shelton backhand into the forehand of Fonseca. That's a good shot. Slice from Shelton goes in. Fonseca. A forehand inside in again to the backhand of Shelton now. Is Fonseca inside our forehand winner. Jeez, great shot. Great shot. Great shot. All right, 15-0. Serve and volley on a normal point, if that's a regular play, they will already expect, so you can't go for it on key points. Well, yeah, if you serve volley a lot anyway, then yeah, maybe it won't be a surprise. Maybe they'll change the serve, and maybe they'll hit a first serve kicker instead, right? Instead of going for a big serve, right? As Fonseca to forehand wide, 15-30. All right, 15-30. I was at the Coco game and we're back in a game in Toronto. It was my first time going. It was seaming. It was amazing. Nice. The Raducanu match was wasn't the best. It wasn't the quality of that match, but it was a pretty dramatic final set. So that must have been fun. And the Gauff match was fun as well. Gauff was good. Played really well. And it's forehand there by Shelton, 30-0. 30-0. all. As we get a slice return into the forehand of Fonseca. Backing out from Shelton to the forehand of Fonseca, up the line to the forehand of Shelton. Fonseca wins a point, though. Shelton overhits it. And it's 40-30. 40-30. As we're serving to the back end of Shelton, Fonseca forehand winner. All right, 3-0. 3-all. All right, 3-3. Ladies are starting about 20 minutes, so we'll kick that off in a bit. 3-all for like 40 minutes too. Hang on a second. Where the fuck did I put those things? Whoops. Oh no, I dropped it! God damn it! I dropped the thing. Shit. Well, that was a bad idea. 15 love. 15 love. 30 minutes. They play for 30 minutes. As we get a backhand in the net by Fonseca. 30 love. 30 love. As we get a volley from Shelton, but Fonseca's going to get there with a slice. And then Shelton puts it away. 40 love. It's all kind of nice things. No, I just need to, yeah, I've just got piles of stuff that I need to, like, just go through and just put away. And it's a mess. 40 love. As Shelton serves again. $40 love. Serving to the back and Fonseca return into the front of Shelton. Fonseca hits it out. 4-3 Shelton. He stays in front. Did anyone see the video of Steph trying to get into the Cincinnati building but couldn't? I saw something that was... I went past it. I saw something that he was looking to a window. Is that the one? I didn't watch it, though. I quickly... I was like, oh, Steph's looking into a window, and then I just went to the next video. By the way, is Leon here? Where's Leon? I haven't seen Leon here. I need to talk to Leon about if he's seen... Has anybody seen the new mod? The Pokemon mod that makes the graphics look 3D? I'll keep getting that in my feed. Keep showing up. All right. I have no idea what team. I'm guessing this is like an ice hockey team by the way their jerseys are, but the ladies' ice hockey team. Not sure. They're getting cheered. Maybe it's Montreal. It must be Montreal. Montreal. Who is the team? Hockey? What? I don't know. What's the team name? Who is it? Who are they? Who's the team? It's definitely ice hockey, but I have no idea. Yeah, I'm not sure what the name is. They must be won the championship because they have a big trophy, so. Or is it just like the national team? Oh, is it like, actually, is it Commonwealth Game? No. Commonwealth Games have ice hockey? No. I don't think so. Or is it like but no, they would have had Olympic medals. They wouldn't have a trophy for that. No idea. Where the hell are the Canadians? What? The Montreal Victory, is that their name? They're the did they win something? Did they win the champions of the world? 4-3. As we had a final from Fonseca into the front of Shelton. Fonseca backhand. Into the front of Shelton up the line to the front of Fonseca. Shelton. Forehand again, goes in the net. 15 love. All right, 15 love. As that goes in the net by Fonseca. 15-all. I'm Canadian, but nobody knows. Nobody cares about Quebec. Okay. Well, okay. All right, Marita in the house watching on. He won his match earlier today. He's going to play Tien tomorrow, in a couple of days. As Fonseca 30-15. Hodar will win. Okay. All right, return goes in the forehand of Fonseca. Shelton backhand, forehand to the backhand of Fonseca. Shelton on the stretch with the forehand. Oh, is it in? Oh, what a shot by Shelton! What? What a shot! 30 all. That's a beautiful shot. Even Feast like that one. He's smiling. Everyone's smiling. Feast loved that too. He's like, that was a good one. That was a great shot. I mean, Fonseca kind of had a chance to hit it would have been a very, or maybe he didn't. He wasn't close. He was trying to come to the net, but Shelton's shot was way too good. 30 all. Oh, and then a double fault by Fonseca. All right, 30-40, break point for Ben Shelton. Did I hear the Sinner pulled out of Cincinnati? Yeah, I made a video about it like 6 hours ago. All right, 40-30. As Fonseca serves. Into the forehand of Shelton. Fonseca backing up the line. Shelton with the backhand again to the backhand of Fonseca. Shelton slice. Into the forehand of Fonseca. As Shelton puts up a lob. Fonseca comes in with a volley. Too good. Too good. And we get to deuce. Well, this match is doing exactly what we want. This is the kind of match that we came to watch. Beautiful hitting by Fonseca. As the return goes nowhere because it was a fault. Second serve. Second serve as the return goes in the back of Fonseca. Four now from Shelton. As Fonseca four into the back of Shelton. Into the front of Fonseca up the line. Shelton gets it back and hits in the net. And it's advantage Fonseca. Advantage Fonseca. To level. As that goes in the net by Fonseca and Shelton gets back to deuce. All right. As with a backhand slice from Fonseca and Shelton in the net. And it's advantage Fonseca. Advantage Fonseca. To get the game and level. Advantage Fonseca. He serves. A fault. Second serve. Into the backhand of Shelton. Fonseca. Forehand to the back of Shelton. It's Fonseca forward up the line. Goes long. And Shelton gets back to deuce. Shelton has been the better player so far. Back to deuce. As the return goes to forehand of Fonseca, Shelton backhand into the net. Advantage Fonseca. Advantage Fonseca. There's a forehand now from Fonseca. Shelton comes to the net and wins the point. Fonseca with the backhand in the net on the pass, and it's back to deuce. Back to deuce. Back to deuce. There's a backhand there from Shelton. Have an advantage again. It's been a marathon game. All right, serve again. All right, as Fonseca comes in there, makes another error. And it's back to deuce. This could be the game that decides the match, I know, right? So important for Joao. There's a good body pass from Shelton. Fonseca couldn't volley it back. Couldn't reflex it. Tell you, Shelton looks good, man. He looks good. Fonseca looks worried. Serve out wide is a fault. Second serve. Second serve. Into the back of Shelton. 4 now from Fonseca. Shelton with a slice up the line. Fonseca gets it back. Shelton. Forehand again to the front of Fonseca. Shelton on the attack. Wins the point. Fonseca hits it in the net. And it's advantage Shelton. Did somebody say Fonseca has a problem with lefties? Does he just have, like, it's just not, like, he just can't play, or he struggles against lefties because of the angles, right? Is that a thing? Because I know somebody said that the other day, like, oh, Draper and Shelton's beaten him before, and, like, is that a thing, or is that just, like, he's lost a couple of matches that we remember, but it's not a thing? Ooh, it might be a thing. It might be a thing. He's 50-50 against lefties. 12 wins, well, 12-11. 12 wins, 11 losses. Anyways, backhand pass into the volley of Fonseca. 4 from Shelton. Fonseca volleys it. No, he doesn't. He can't. He can't volley it. It goes straight through him, and Shelton breaks. 5-3. Shelton's got the break. 5-3. He's going to serve the set. So, yeah, having a look here. So, this year, he's 2 wins, 2 losses against lefties. Last year, he was much more successful against left-handers. He was 5 wins, 4 losses. 2 losses to Draper in that as well. Yeah, so he runs about 50-50 against lefties. What about lefties that are higher ranked than him? That's a question. 6 wins, 9 losses against left-handers that are higher ranked than him at the time of them playing. That is interesting. And the last lefty he lost or he played was actually Shelton. So he hasn't played a left-hander since Munich, which is kind of weird because, like, he's played a lot. He beat Chapeau twice in a row, but one of those was a retirement victory. He beat Chapeau twice. One of them was a retirement victory. Lost to Draper twice. He's lost to Humbert, but then beat Humbert. He's beaten Tien twice, I think, or 3 times maybe. Lost to Norrie. Lost to Tabilo. Lost to Atman. Beaten Gaston. But yeah, it's a little sketchy when he's playing against the lefties at the moment. He's not got the best. He doesn't know how to beat them or play them consistently enough. 40 love. And that's showing right now. 40 love. Shelton. Set points. Why did Sinner withdraw from Cincy? I made a video about it. I actually made 2 videos about it. One I made 2 days ago. And then today was the confirmation of the 2-day-old video. Anyways, that's a winner down the line. And Shelton wins the first set 6-3. I made 2 videos about it. One was 2 days ago about Sinner, and then today was the confirmation that it was a big problem. Chad, I make videos for you, not for me. So if you could watch them, that would be great. All right, 6-3 first set in the bag. Let's get this ladies match started because they are about to hit the court as well. And by the way, the videos I make are like 2 minutes long. So if like you can't watch 2-minute videos, then I can't help you. 7.8 is the performance rating for Shelton. 6.9 for Fonseca. We had 3 breaks to serve. 2 breaks early in the match, but then Shelton getting that break at the crucial moment to serve it out and win the set. All right. 9 winners, 11 errors from Shelton. 6 winners and 11 errors by Fonseca. So a few errors. Bit of an error fest, a little bit. But Shelton's serve was a big help towards the end there. All right. I'm not asking because I watch your updates. Thank you. I appreciate that. It'd be different if I did make a video about it. That's fine, but like, why did Sinner withdraw? I don't know. Watch the 2-minute video, and that would answer the question, and save me having to answer it over and over again. Because I know why he pulled out. You know, I know exactly why he pulled out, but I decided to share it with the world. All right, I'm going to share it with all of you, not keep it a secret. You have to watch the videos. Do you think Fonseca comes back? I think he'll have a chance to come back. He's got to figure out some sort of strategy though, because he's again. If he loses this match, his career record is 50% against left-handers. And he'll know that too. He'll know that it'll be a psychological thing then. That the next time he plays a lefty, he'll be like, I'm not good against lefties. And he kind of needs to win this match here so he can at least give himself some confidence. Not to mention Shelton will be 2-0 in the head-to-head. All right, 30 love. Osaka and Fernandez have just hit the court. And they are both wearing pink. 40 love Fonseca. $40 love. As he holds. And it's 1 love. 1 love Fonseca in the second. You didn't change the score of the Osaka match, Cam. Oh, my bad. Thank you. That's from that's the score line for this match. Hang on. My bad. It's probably still doing from did that work? I think I just messed everything up. Hang on. Hold up. Did it work? It worked. It worked. Whoops. Okay. All right. We're all good. Everything's fine. Everything's fine. All right. It's all good. Everything's fine. Back to Shelton. As he loses the first 2 points. Love 30. Shelton's in trouble. Love 30. Love 30. Fonseca wants that early lead. As we have returned into the forehand of Shelton. Shelton misses it wide. Love 40. Oh, no. Chance for the break for Fonseca here in the second. As we get a back end of the slice of Shelton, back end slice from Fonseca in the net, 15-40. $15.40. Shelton serves again. Into the back end, Fonseca. Return goes into the forehand of Shelton. Fonseca back on the stretch. Shelton. Forehand winner. 30-40. 30-40. Osaka hasn't started yet. You got the score up. Yeah, because she's about to start in 30 seconds, and it's called a double header, so we're doing 2 matches at once. It's a double header. She starts in like 30 seconds. 30-40. As the return goes to forehand of Shelton. Back in there, Fonseca. The forehand of Shelton. That's Fonseca slice. Into the back end of Shelton. Fonseca with a lob. That's too good. Fonseca breaks. 2 love and a big shout from Fonseca as well. All right, game on. Can anyone else not see the screen? Nope, it's just your phone's broken. All right. What's going on? Welcome, everybody. We got a big night of tennis ahead. We got Osaka taking on Fernandez. And Shelton and Fonseca are just kicking it off as well. So big, big night. And then, of course, the other Bencic is after this Fernandez-Osaka match. So it's all happening. Zan, thank you for the donation.
Danish French toast or croissant.
Appreciate it. Thank you. Thank you, Mark, for the $2 as well. Appreciate the donations. All right. 15 love. As we get a return to the forehand of Fonseca, he puts that away. 30 love. $30 love. All right, Osaka and Fernandez about to kick off. Osaka is the favorite, but Fernandez is the home crowd favorite. So let's see which will be which will be better. Winner plays Raducanu, by the way. 40 love. Fonseca in the second to go to 3 love. Fonseca is a quality player and can be super clutch. That is true. All right, Fernando's going to serve first. Also, Feast is in the house. All right, 40-15, Fonseca. As we're a now. No, Feast is in the house for Fonseca and Shelton, by the way, not for Osaka. As we're a for Fernandez, that goes wide. First point goes to Osaka, love 15. Chad, who's going to win? Who's going to win this one? I'm going to go Osaka in 3. I reckon it might be a bit of a marathon. I reckon Osaka Fernandez it feels like it could go for like 2-3 hours. Feeling a marathon. 40-30, by the way, Fonseca to get to 3 love. We can't see the score of Osaka Fernandez. Why not? It's right there. All right. As that goes out by Shelton, 3 love Fonseca. All right, 15-0. As Fernandez serves again. Fernandez serves. Into the backhand of Osaka. Osaka on the net. 30-15. All right, 30-15. As Fernandez serves again. Into the forehand of Osaka. Fernandez forehand to the backhand of Osaka. Into the forehand of Fernandez. Osaka backhand again. The forehand of Fernandez. Osaka up the middle. Fernandez gets it back to the forehand of Osaka. Fernandez backhand again. And Osaka with a great angle. Slice goes in from Fernandez. And Osaka forehand again to the slice of Fernandez. In comes Osaka with a forehand. And then the volley goes wide by Osaka. And it's 40-15. Nice rally. 40-15. My picks tonight are Shelton, Osaka, and Eala. Okay. All right, 40-15. As Fernandez serves the forward of Osaka. And then Fernandez hits a winner up the line on the backhand side. And it's 1 love. 1 love, Layla. Shelton serving to get on the board in the second set here. As the backhand return goes to the forehand of Shelton. Backhand from Fonseca. Into the forehand of Shelton again, the backhand of Fonseca. Shelton inside our forehand winner. Beautiful shot. 30 love. Serve again. Into the backhand of Fonseca. Shelton forehand to the forehand of Fonseca. Again, the back to Shelton as Fonseca forehand up the line. Shelton gets on the stretch. Backhand from Fonseca. He comes to the net. Shelton with a passing shot is wide. 30-15. Shelton with the serve and volley. 40-15. (40-15). As we get a fault second serve. As the backhand return goes to Shelton. And the slice from Fonseca is a lob. Goes long. And Shelton is on the board. 3-1. 3-1 Fonseca. All right, 3-1. As we serve is a fault. Sorry, is a let? No, it's a fault. All right, serving to the forehand of Shelton. As we the forehand out of the backhand of Shelton. Again, the forehand of Fonseca, Shelton. Again to the backhand of Fonseca, Shelton forehand again. Goes long, and it's 15-love. All right, 15-love. As Shelton with a great return. Fonseca hits him in the crowd. They're awake. 15-all. As we have a fault second serve. Osaka hit some great shots, by the way. Jesus, what a backhand. All right, Shelton makes an error on the return. 30-15. Osaka, 30-love. Love 30, sorry. As Fernandez serves. A fault second serve. Who's playing after this? Menchik is playing after after Fonseca, and Eala's playing after this Osaka match. As that goes out by Osaka on the return, 15-30. All right, 30-15 here as Shelton returns into the forehand of Fonseca, but it's out by Shelton. Do I read chat? I'm watching two matches at once, brother. I do what I can. 40-15. As Fonseca serves again. As Osaka, 15-30. And that goes out by Fernandez. And it's 15-40. 15-40. Osaka to get the break straight away. 15-40. As we forehand now into the backhand of Fernandez. Osaka forehand goes in the net. 30-40. $30-40. Still break point for Osaka. As Fonseca just tries to keep this break. Forehand up the line from Fernandez. Osaka gets back. As Fernandez backhand again to the front of Osaka. Fernandez, forehand cross court, goes wide. There's the break. 2-1 Osaka. And Shelton gets the deuce. He wants that break back. The Eala's game is after the Osaka-Fernandez match. Probably in like an hour or two. 2-1 Osaka. She gets a break. And we get the deuce. Shelton trying to get back on serve. All right. Shelton misses the return advantage. Advantage Fonseca. Advantage Fonseca. As he serves. Into the backhand, Shelton return goes forehand Fonseca. Shelton forehand into the backhand Fonseca. Into the backhand Shelton. Fonseca. Drop shot. Shelton gets with the forehand up the line. Fonseca volleys, but Shelton gets it back and volleys it away. And we're back to deuce. Eala benches after this. Yep. All right. Nice pickup by Shelton. All right, deuce. As Shelton gets a breakpoint advantage. Advantage to Shelton. So love 15. Osaka has the break. She's down love 15. All right, and that's a time violation for Fonseca. All right, time violation Fonseca. As Fonseca serves again. A fault, second serve. As Osaka gets 15-0. Second serve. Serve into the corner. Shelton return goes to the corner. Fonseca. Shelton backhand slice. Fonseca comes in with a volley. Shelton with a pass, but Fonseca puts away the smash and grabs his ankle. Oh no! What did he do? Shelton's just asking if he's all right. Fonseca did something to his right ankle. He landed. That's not good. He's just standing there. He's not moving. He's not. He's walking. He's trying to walk away, but something happened to the front of his foot when he landed on that smash. And Shelton's asking if he's all good. He can't move. Fonseca. He's not. He don't want to move. It's his right foot, and it's like the front of his right foot. He's very gingerly walking around and shaking his head. Did he land awkwardly when he hit the smash? Something happened when he hit that smash. And he was like airborne. Fernandez got break back point, 30-40. Yeah, when he went to hit the smash, here we go. What happened? Because it didn't look like he rolled it. Maybe he did, though. Good volley, and then that was very random. Did he do it earlier? Did he roll his ankle earlier in that game or in that point? Because I think there was a moment in the first shot where he might have I don't know, that was weird. He's back on now. As with a forehand from Fonseca, that's into the back of the shot and lob goes up. Fonseca with a smash in the net. Wow. Fernandez gets broken, by the way. We're back on serve, 2-0. Yeah, Fonseca's really trying to figure out what's going on with his foot. And that smash, you would think that he missed that because he was thinking about the last smash where he hurt his foot. He's I don't know, he's not limping, but he's really he's definitely thinking about what's going on. It's in his head. Breakpoint again has been a backhand for Fonseca up the line of the backhand of Shelton. Fonseca with a forehand again, the backhand of Shelton. Fonseca for one again. And Shelton, forehand inside out. Fonseca gets it. Shelton back up the middle. Fonseca slices it back. Shelton comes to the net. Fonseca pass is wide and Shelton breaks back. It's 3-2. Fonseca, but Shelton's back. I think Fonseca's going to call the trainer. You got it, right? If you don't know what the hell's going on. That was super weird. That was so random. I still don't know what happened. As Osaka's passing shot, and it lands in. 15-0. Great shot from Osaka. Yeah, that was super weird. Still don't know what happened. So, he went... Oh, it was before the smash. Oh, it was before the smash. There, it was that. As he did what Eala did the other night, as he was going for the smash, as he tried to stop to set his feet, he went he rolled his ankle. He rolled his ankle. As he was trying to stop, because he was running to the net, as he tried to stop, he tweaked his ankle and then he hit the smash. Yeah. So he twisted his ankle. It was like what Eala did the other night, the same sort of twist. Not the same shot, but same foot though, right? Right foot. So as he was trying to stop his momentum, he kind of twisted his ankle and then he had to hit the smash. So it was just a little bit, he didn't get the trainer though. It wasn't but at the moment of that happening, you're what the hell was that? And it would hurt instantly, but he's not getting any treatment or anything, so it can't be that bad. But that was, a little bit of an ankle roll. Super sketchy. He's more pissed off, I think, about getting broken than he is about his foot. So he seems okay now. But yeah, that was a bit, that was dangerous. That could have been real dangerous. All right, Fernandez, 40-15, by the way. All right, Fernandez serves. Into the forehand of Osaka, back into Fernandez. Into the forehand of Osaka, Fernandez forehand back into Osaka. Into the forehand of Fernandez. Fernandez hits it out, 40-30. All right, Shelton with the volley, and that's going to be too good. I tell you, Shelton is locked in tonight. All right, 15 love Shelton. And 40-30, I'm just getting ready for Eala. 40-30 at 2-0. Eala's match starts after Osaka. So that could be in 2 hours. Could be an hour. Good serving from Shelton. 30 love. It's most likely going to be in the next maybe hour and a half, I'd say. All right, 3-2. Fernandez holds. All right, serving to the forehand of Shelton, and then Shelton puts it away. Lovely inside out forehand winner, 40 love. Yeah, he rolled his ankle a little bit, which was a little bit sketchy. But it's one of those things. If you've ever had that happen, it's at the first time, you're like, oh, wow, that was dangerous, and it hurts a little bit, but then you kind of realize, oh no, okay, I'm okay. But it could have been real bad. There's definitely that could have been super, super dangerous. It could have been really dangerous. All right, 3-3. 3-3. As Fonseca serves. Three all. Fonseca was up a break 3. Loving this 3-1 in this. All right. Is it a 4 now from Shelton in the forehand of Fonseca? Shelton 4 into the back of Fonseca. Shelton wins a point, though. Fonzie hits it out. It might still be an issue, though. It still might be an issue because even though it didn't look like much, it could still be a bit of swelling and a bit of pain. And it might have, dented his confidence a bit too. Maybe he's a bit more hesitant, right? Hesitant to go for it. 15-0. 15-0. All right. 15-30, Shelton trying to get that break. He def dropped up his level. Yeah, for sure. Maybe the disappointment of getting broken too, right? All right, 15-30. As a return goes in from Shelton to the forehand of Fonseca. That's a winner. Beautiful shot. And it's 30-all. Eala's playing after Osaka. 30 love. As it a 4 now from Fernandez. The back of Osaka. Forehand of Fernandez up the line is a winner. And it's 30-15. Fernandez playing a hell of a match. All right, 40-30 for second to stay in front. All right, nice forehand winner up the line from Osaka. All right, 40-15. 40-15. As Osaka with an ace out wide. All right, Osaka levels 3-0. And Fonseca holds. Okay, 4-3 Fonseca in the second. He regains that lead. All right. I hope Fonseca's okay. He should check on it. I don't know. I mean, he probably will get the trainer out if it's bothering him, but he doesn't seem to be bothered. It might have just been a scare. And that does happen. We saw that with Eala. I mean, she did get a medical timeout, but it also didn't feel like she took the tape off her ankle real quick, didn't she? So she didn't need the medical timeout. She said that in the press conference too, that she got it. She got the medical timeout because she was a little bit worried that it might have been something worse than it ended up being. So yeah. All right. All right. Fonseca with the towel over his face. All right. 4-3. He is only a break and a hold away from taking this set. As Osaka gets a love 30, no, love 40. Oh, Fernandez in the net. Love 40. All right, love 40. Osaka. Osaka to take the break here in the middle of the second. Oh, sorry, the middle of the first. All right. Love 40. As Fernandez serves again. Serving to the backhand of Osaka. Return goes forehand of Fernandez, and Fernandez missed it up the line. There's the break. Osaka, 4-3. Takes the break. 4-3. Osaka with the break in the second, in the middle of the first set. Second set for Shelton. And Fonseca 30 love Shelton. 30 love. And Shelton serves again. $30 love. And Shelton serves an ace. 40 love. $40 love. Sound effects not working. They are working for the Osaka match. They're not working for the other one. All right. All right, we get to 4-4 here. Shelton levels. Let's see if Fonseca can keep the lead. As the return goes into the forehand of Fonseca, but it's out by Shelton. 15 love. All right, as Fonseca double faults, 15-0. Osaka loves it when ain't the one making the errors. Yeah, I mean, Osaka is... I mean, the crowd's not really affecting her either. Remember, this is a Canadian crowd too, so I think there's going to be a lot of people for Eala later, but this is also Layla's crowd, and Osaka's not letting it bother her. She's keeping her cool. 15 love. That's with a 15-0 here. Shelton returns the forehand of Fonseca. Fonseca up the line. Shelton gets it back. Fonseca. Oh! Shelton hit the tape and it dropped. And Fonseca couldn't time it. He just missed it under his racket. All right. Yeah, just hit the tape and dipped. 15-30. That's unlucky. 15-30. As the return goes in the forehand of Fonseca. Shelton backhand. Again to the forehand of Fonseca. Shelton forehand up the line. Fonseca gets it back. Shelton forehand again. Fonseca gets that back with the backhand. Shelton forehand again. Into the backhand of Fonseca. Shelton again with a forehand. Fonseca. Again to the forehand of Shelton. Fonseca backhand slice again. Into the forehand of Shelton. It's Fonseca slice again. Shelton on the attack with a... Oh, drop shot in the net. He's looking at the court. He thinks there might have been a bad bounce. Maybe there was a dead spot in the court. Because Shelton really mistimed that. That was a bad error. All right, 40-30 here for Osaka. And Shelton is laughing like, what the hell happened there? All right, 30 all for second serves. A fault. Second serve. As Osaka hits in there, and we get to deuce. As that goes out by Shelton on the return, 40-30. As Osaka hits the backhand wide. All right. Fernandez to get back on serve. All right, 40-30 Fonseca. As the return goes out by Shelton. All right. 5-4 Fonseca. All right, 5-4 Fonseca. As Fernandez can't break back yet. Osaka serves down to the corner. Fernandez. Corner from Osaka goes wide. Another break point, though. Another chance to take back the break. This could be Shelton's year at the US. I mean, yeah, with Sinner coming in with a knee injury and Alcaraz, we're unsure. And then Djokovic, I mean, who knows, right? What to expect from Norway. And then Zverev, it's going to be really interesting. Maybe it is Shelton's year. Great serve down the tee, Osaka. And we get to deuce. All right. As we have to return goes in the forehand of Osaka. And Osaka puts it away. All right, advantage Osaka. She hits the backhand up the middle of the backhand slice of Fernandez. Osaka forehand at the back of Fernandez. Fernandez misses it wide. All right. Osaka keeps the break. Fernandez had chances there. That's a shame. That is a shame. All right, 5-3 to Osaka. Fernandez is going to serve to stay in the set now. All right, 15 loves Shelton. As with a 4-1 winner there from Fernandez. So both Shelton and Fernandez are serving to stay in it. In their sets. Hodar will get the first US Open if Sinner is not around. Hodar is also on that list for sure. I love that we get to have this conversation now because, you know, for the last 3 years it's been Djokovic, Sinner, Alcaraz. I mean for the last forever it's been Djokovic, but like Sinner, Alcaraz has been the conversation for the last 2 years. But now we're like, well, maybe we could get Hodar, or maybe it could be Shelton, or maybe Fonseca, or maybe we're starting to like actually entertain other players that could win the US Open, right? I mean, it's been forever since we've had that opportunity. Maybe 2022 was the last time when Djokovic wasn't allowed to play stuff, but it feels like forever since we've actually been able to go, you know what, maybe if, you know, maybe there is an opportunity for some players, you know? And I mean, they're looking legit too, those players. 30 love. Menchik, another one, who isn't getting spoken about at all this tournament, but that seems to be the way he goes about it. He's very under the radar until he's not. Winner of this match plays the winner of Menchik and Van der Zandschulp, which will be probably a tiebreak. 40 love Fernandez. Shelton's at 30 all here. He's in trouble. As a return from Fonseca goes wide. That's a great serve right at the body. As Fernandez is a beautiful winner. Okay. Osaka's going to serve for the set. But Fernandez does her job. And holds. All right, 40-30 Shelton. $40-30. $40-30 as we get a backhand in there by Fonseca. 5-5. Is Fonseca's ankle okay? It seems all right now. All right, 5-5. I hope Fritz, Shelton, Paul, and Tiafoe, someone breaks through to win a slam. It would be great if an American won a slam on the men's side, for sure. I'd be keen for that. That would really take tennis, especially on the men's side. It would really give tennis a different. It would be such a good thing for the sport if an American men's champion. We haven't had one of those for nearly 25 years. That would be really, really good. And it'd probably reinvigorate the ATP, without Sinner and Alcaraz. It would probably be just as it'll be. What a story that'll be, right? I mean, kind of like this Zverev French Open story, right? As that goes out by Fonseca, love 15. It'd be kind of awesome to watch the US Open with an American on the men's side going to the title. That would be kind of insane. Should be a lot of fun if that was happening. Yeah, it's been since Roddick, right? 23 years. I mean, these guys weren't even alive. Like that's what we're watching. We're watching guys that weren't even around. Both of the guys we're watching right now, Fonseca and Shelton, weren't alive. They weren't even born when the last American. I mean, Shelton. He's 23 now, so he might have been. Maybe he was just born. Well, maybe no, because he was birthdays later, right? So Shelton. Oh no, because Shelton turns 24 this year, right? So he was maybe 1. But Fonseca wasn't a thing. He wasn't around. We're watching guys that, weren't here. They weren't on this planet. The last time an American won a slam on the men's side. It's crazy. Like, we've gone a whole generation. Same with the Aussies. Australia's the same. It's been 20 years, 21 years for the Australians. And I mean, it's been a lifetime for the French. It's been 2 generations for the French. I haven't seen a French champion on the men's side. And I've been around for hundreds of years. As that goes into the net from Shelton. 30-0. 30-0. And also 40-15. Osaka to take the first set. Fernandez had her chances to get back in it, but Osaka's been too strong. Fernandez returns it into the fort of Osaka. Up the line from Osaka is going to be long. 40-30. Last Frenchman to win a slam was Jannik Noah, right? In the 80s. On the women's side, it was Bartoli, right? She won a slam a couple of nearly 15 years ago, I guess. So Bartoli in 2012 or 2011, and then back in the 80s was Jannik Noah. 40-30. Oh, Fernandez in the net. There's the set. Osaka takes it eventually. Also, Zhao's in trouble here. 30-40. 2014 Bartoli. There you go. 2013 Bartoli. There you go. All right. As Fonseca serves the fault, second serve. As the return goes in the forehand of Fonseca, back in there, Shelton. Into the forehand of Fonseca. Shelton just defending. As Fonseca forehand again is a winner. And we get to deuce. That was an angry winner by Fonseca. All right, deuce. Osaka. 14 winners, 8 errors. 4 aces as well. And Fernandez, 4 winners, 6 errors. No aces. There was that chance, though, right in the middle of that. What was it, 4-3? There was a chance there for Fernandez to break back, and she couldn't take it. And Osaka held on. All right, we get back to deuce here in the men's match. As we forehand now from Fonseca to the back end of Shelton. Front of Fonseca. As Fonseca comes in with a smash. No, Shelton hits it in. Fonseca let it bounce. Why would he do that? As he hits a forehand up the line now, Fonseca. Shelton back in the rally. Fonseca drop shot. It's not very good. It's more of a slice. As we get it back in now from Shelton. Into the forehand of Fonseca. Shelton forehand now. Fonseca into the slice of Shelton. Fonseca unleashing forehands again. Shelton puts up another lob. But it goes wide. And Fonseca hangs on. Advantage. Has Boiseau had any big wins since the French Open run last year? Not that I can think of. Nothing massive. As Zhao gets to advantage. He has battled. God, that mascot is terrifying. That is a terrifying mascot. Just the dead eyes. That's what it is. It's the dead eyes and the smile. Just the... Like, that's what gets you. Just those dead, unblinking eyes on that mascot. It's terrifying. All right, advantage Fonseca. As we just slice from Shelton to the front of Fonseca. Shelton, backhand, slice. Goes long. Fonseca holds, 6-5. He keeps the lead for now. All right, Fernandez serving first in the second. Let's see if she can get off to a better start. No, love 15. Love 15. Serve again, Fernandez. Is a fault. Second serve. You mixed up the games, did I? Whoops. Serve. Into the back of Osaka. Front of Fernandez up the line. That's a good shot. Fernandez 15-0. I thought Tsonga won. Now, he only made a slam final. In Australia. Did not win a slam. All right. $15. Don't forget to subscribe. That's it. Don't forget to subscribe. All right. Backhand from Fernandez up the line to the back of Osaka. Fernandez comes in with a volley, and it's too good. Beautiful drop volley. 30-15. 30-15. Naomi's been getting some good results this year. I hope she runs deep at the US Open. Yeah, I mean, she made the semis last year of the US Open, right? Did she lose to Anisimova? Is that what I'm remembering? She lost to Anisimova, right? That was a good run. All right, 30-15. Good fault from Fernandez, second serve. So the back of Osaka returned the forehand of Fernandez, but Osaka overhits it. 40-15. In France, the younger generation don't even know who Yannick Noah played tennis. They only know him as a singer. Really? Is he a singer? That's crazy. 40-15. I didn't know he was a singer. I thought you were going to say they only know his son who played for the Bulls. We got a fault. Second serve. Put that dead-eye smile as your thumbnail. Yeah, I mean, I don't want to... maybe. As with a backhand goes into the forehand of Osaka. Forehand out from Fernandez. From Osaka in the net. Fernandez gets the game. 1-love. 1-0. All right, Shelton trying to get to the tiebreak in the second. 30-love. One of my friends is new to tennis, and I recommended your channel to get into it. Keep up the good work. Hey, appreciate that. Shout out to you and your friend. 30-love. And thank you, Colo, for the $5 super sticker. Appreciate that. Shelton hits a forehand winner up the line. 40-love. He sings. He got pretty big in France as well. Most people know him as the guy that sings barefoot. Really? Interesting. Didn't know that at all. Did not know that at all. That is very interesting. All right. Yo! Thank you for the super sticker. All right. Osaka, 15-love, and Shelton does hold. All right. As Fonseca serves, who's winning this tiebreak, chat? Who you got? Are we going 3? What's going to happen? Shelton hits a forehand winner. That's what's going to happen. 1-love Shelton. He starts with a bang. 1-love Shelton with a mini break as Osaka 30-love with a fault. Second serve. All right, 30-love Osaka. As the return goes back into Osaka, Osaka overhits it, 30-15. All right, serve from Shelton down the tee. The forehand of Fonseca return. Goes long. And it's 2-love Shelton. 2-0. 2-love. As it's a great serve, Shelton. 3-love. Great start from Shelton in this tiebreak. As that goes the net by Fernandez, 40-15. Shelton's record in tiebreaks and Fonseca's record in tiebreaks. I don't know off the top of my head, but I'm going to guess that Shelton has won a few tiebreaks. All right, 3-love Shelton as Fonseca serves. Osaka holds 1-all. As that goes out by Shelton, 3-1 Shelton. Fonseca on the board. All right, 3-1. Is Fonseca with a serve volley, but doesn't need a volley. All right, 3-2 Shelton. As Fernandez with the forehand to the backhand of Osaka. Fernandez with a slice into the forehand of Osaka. Osaka to win a beautiful shot, love 15. All right, Shelton with the mini break. He serves. And that's no good by Joao, 4-2. 4-2. Shelton, they change ends. Fonseca with the backhand in the net. And he wants to break the racket, Joao. He's not having fun out there. Uh, 4-2. Shelton as he serves again. He's got the mini break. As we return from Osaka into the backhand of Fernandez. Another backhand from Osaka as Fernandez goes with the forehand. Shelton comes in with a volley here as Joao hits a pass, but it's wide and Shelton goes to 5-2. As the rally continues with a slice from Fernandez. Osaka with the backhand. Fernandez slice again. Osaka backhand in the net. 30-15. Nice work from Fernandez. Good defense. All right, 5-2 Shelton. 5-2. It's only one mini break, though. Five-2. Shelton backhand. Nope. It's a fault. Fault from Joao. Second serve. Serve to the backhand of Shelton. Return to the front of Fonseca. Shelton backhand again. Goes up the line to the backhand of Fonseca. Shelton gets the match point because that was wide by Fonseca. And it's 6-2 Shelton to get the win. What a big win as well. I mean, Fonseca's been playing, not been playing great, maybe in recent times, but he's definitely been having a great year. And to beat him twice, that's a huge plus for Shelton, who has been playing really well tonight. Serve into the back of Shelton. Return goes wide, and Fonseca saves one. 6-3. Shelton's at an 7.9 on his performance rating tonight. Joao's at a 6.5. Yuck. That is not good. But Shelton has been taking care of business. 6-3. Match point number 2. This one's on his serve. Shelton serves. A fault. Second serve. Fernandez holds with an ace, and she's up 2-1. As Fonseca returns in the net, Shelton wins! No reaction from Shelton. He just walks to the net. He is the defending champion. He's not getting carried away with this one. But a good win from Shelton. Very good win by Shelton. He beats Fonseca twice. And I'll tell you, Joao didn't really want to have a chat. He was just kind of like, yep. As Shelton points to his ear. Yeah, Shelton, look, Fonseca didn't really want to, it was weird because it looked like Shelton wanted to like have it be like, hey man, and like have a bit of a hug. But yeah, Joao was very like, hey, thank you for the match, goodbye. He has somewhere else to be. It's a very professional, professional handshake. Not really looking for a chat. Just wants to, hey, yep, good match, bye. But that's okay. He was out. I mean, he must have been pissed off at how he played. He didn't play well, Joao. He played way below his best. Shelton played really well. 26 winners, 26 errors, but his forehand was on fire, Shelton. 15 winners on that side. Fonseca, 15 winners, 32 errors. And like I said, a 7.9 performance rating for Shelton. 6.5 for Joao. I mean, that is rough. And he got worse. He was all right. It was sort of okay. Like he was at a 7 for most of the match, and then about halfway through the second set, Fonseca just completely dropped off and ended the match at a 6.5. So yeah, just a bad finish to that match for Joao. Hey, thank you, Casper Phantom, for the 5 gifted. Appreciate that. All right, let's merge these streams so we can watch Osaka versus Fernandez to its end. And then we'll also watch the Eala versus Bencic match, which is coming up straight after that. But nice win by Shelton. It was a blockbuster matchup. We knew that. But Shelton was too good, too strong, too solid. And he takes the win. Straight sets. And pretty straightforward for him. And he's into the quarterfinals where he'll take on the winner of Menchik and Van Zandt. We'll keep track of that as the next match goes on.